Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 10 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to start adding the windows, and then also we started designing. Now we're going to continue working on this. Let's go to south elevation. And what I want to do is I want to have the same width for the windows right here at the top. And then moving this one, I'm going to go to level 1, or sorry, level 2, and then I'm going to move this back right here as well. So I'm going to edit that, and then I'm just going to use align to get the end of there, and then click finish. Now you have this one like so. So what I'm planning to do is I will have something right here that forms right that. Um, I want it to be straight all the way to the top, and then it will have this opening at the top to have that design there. So now what I'm planning to do is I want to move this one all the way down. I'm gonna pull this one out. So I'm gonna delete that first, and then here on my level 1, I want to have it move it like that. So it will have just a small look at the back there. So let's just do it. What I'm planning to do is do my underlay. I want it to be underlaid on the second floor so that I could see what I'm gonna extend it to. So I'm gonna use exterior wall, CS that, and then extend this one like so right here up to here, and then close it off like that. So I'm gonna pull that back, and then I'm gonna use align so that I could align it to this face, and then now move it like that. So it's just a small nook right here, and then this one we could just extend it all the way down. So I'm just gonna put it all the way to the ground like that, and then later on we can extend this one right here. So now I could add in some designs right here, or we could change the materials for this. And then let's add in later on those design right here. So what I'm planning to do is change this material right here by using a split element. So let's go to south elevation. As you can see, we have this. So we'll have a different material on this side. So you need to go to modify and then split element. I'm gonna choose this face, and through that face I'm gonna create a line that change right here. Once I do that, I'll be able to select a different materials for that, similar to what we did on this area. I'm gonna use this wood thick, and then let's look at it at 3D. So now if you see, it's a different materials right there. And then now I want I'm still deciding should I change this materials right here only on this faces. The reason for that is I want to give this a thick materials right here. And then I'm planning to do the same thing right here as well. So now let's do this. So maybe we could just use paint instead. So let's do click here, and we wanna change this. So let's try and change this to wood stain. Right, like that. And this. So we basically have a different materials for this area, and then we could just do another split face on this side just to have the same thickness like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my, I think this is west elevation or east. Yes, this is west elevation, and let's do realistic so that we could see it properly. As you can see, we could just select this face like that, and then I want to just add that one similar to this spot. Now we could just click the paint again and do this. And then now, as you can see, we have different materials for this and different materials for this spot only. And then here we could see what kind of materials are we gonna add as well. In terms right here, what we could do is, I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. And I'm still going to see if it's a good idea to just push it like that later on. So we'll see later. And then here, I'm just gonna push this one all the way at the end here. So I'm just gonna align like that. Then obviously it's overlapping, so we could just move that one later on. And then here, what I'm planning to do is I'm just gonna add in a wall similar to this, and then that thickness will be overlapping here. And then what I'm gonna do there is just a simple design. So now let's go to level 2, and if you want to see it, we could just go to our underlay and then show level 1 again. So we have this gap. We could use exterior wall again and then just overlap that. I want to overlap it all the way right here, and I don't want to just go over there, so I'm just gonna align it first, and then I want it to be over for this floor right here. So just a little bit like that. And then now we could just trim this out like that. And then obviously this floor needs to be moved like there. And then let's trim this. The only thing that I don't like here is when we're moving it like that. There. And then here we need to split it. I'm just gonna push this one all the way there and only up to here. And then I'm gonna CS here. So we still have that. So now there's a gap there. And this one is by itself. And then here we just need to edit the footprint again so that we could cover here, similar to the floor. And then we're going to add, obviously we're going to add here and then here as well. We need to change this material. So let's edit this, duplicate exterior wall number 2. Let's change this material to a different material. Let's go to let's try a stone. Let's use rubble. I think we haven't used that. So rubble there, here, and here as well. So that's fine. And then we should just add in wall reveal, and I want it vertical. I think it's better if we could just add it onto this side. The only problem here is the depth of it. Offset from the wall 20 or -20. So there we go. And then we could just copy it. And that looks nice. I feel like I want to connect this in here at the top. So this will be the same material. So let me work on that. So AL. So I'm just gonna align that. Align it here as well. I don't think we could align it here on this side. I want it to be noticeable. So I could basically split this instead. So I'm gonna split this SL. So SL right here, and I want to split here. So let me figure this out. I think we can only split it on the top. So instead of splitting, I'm just gonna try this again. Now we could just align it again. There we go. And then now we just need to add the same material. I think this is stained. There we go. And then here, what we could do is, I'm just gonna add in an overlapping. So now I'm just gonna align this one at the top here, and then I'm gonna overlap it here. We could use wall again, actually. I'm just gonna use exterior wall number 1, and then I'm just gonna overlap that. There we go. And then use align. Align it there, and then go and add the same material. And obviously we could just change this, duplicate, and change the thickness. So we could just do 350. Oops. It's actually easier to just put an extrusion here. I think that's easy. That's much easier than playing around with that. So model in place, generic model, extrusion, and then we just need to add in wood, stain. Rectangle like that. And then look at it at 3D. Move it at the top like that. And pull it up. There we go. And then click finish. So let's put it all the way there so that there's a change on elevation right here. And for this, we could actually pull this one all the way down because it looks nicer. So instead, base constraint, let's put it into ground. And then remove this. And then here as well, ground, and then 0 here. Ground, and then 0. So now it looks like that. So that looks good. We could just edit this, edit boundary, and remove the gap there. So pick this line, and then the other floor. Edit the boundary here. And then just trim. There we go. Here we're gonna add something else. and then we're gonna do at the back. So let's stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.